the Keys to the Vault qualifying match scheduled for one fall.
Relentless Rylie Rose returns to All-Star Wrestling, looking to get a spot in the Keys to the Vault ladder match. We've seen Anna Beretta, Danica De La Rouge, Fallon Gray, and Amira enter so far. And one woman from this match will be the 5th participant. 6 in total will compete at the Keys to the Vault, and WWE legend Melina will be on hand as the special outside enforcer. Well, this should be a fantastic match, but we should let our viewers know that apparently Jada Stone only recently landed at the airport about an hour or so ago, so she may be dealing with jet lag, any number of issues, but she is here and looking ready to fight.
Absolutely. She looks no worse for wear right now. Now, Peter, when you talk about relentless Rylie Rose, you talk about Jada Stone, you are talking about 2 of the absolute fastest rising stars in North America. We're not talking the Pacific Northwest, we're not talking Canada, we're not talking the States, we're talking the entire continent here. Jada Stone, just 22 years of age. Rylie Rose just passed her 19th birthday.
Whoa!
Two of the fastest, most dynamic wrestlers in all the continent. This is going to be fireworks, Peter. And I hope that the other qualifiers for Keys to the Vault are watching this match, because they could be watching the next Keys to the Vault holder in this very match.
One woman will win that ladder match.
Big cheers here for Jada Stone.
Of course, you'll remember last year it was Team USA who won the inaugural Keys to the Vault ladder match in a tag team version, and they went on to cash in their opportunity and win those tag team championships. Of course, they didn't hold them for very long, unfortunately for them, but we will see if lightning can strike twice, and if in the first ever women's Keys to the Vault ladder match, the woman can cash in on Murphy Madsen, if she still is the champion at the time.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I'm sure Rylie Rose would like nothing better than to defeat Jada Stone tonight, grab that Keys to the Vault, and get some redemption for what happened back on April the 21st. But Jada Stone right now, maybe playing some mind games with Rylie Rose, maybe catching a breather on the outside.
Well, if I was Rose, I would want to keep on the offense, put the pedal to the metal, and take advantage of the fact that Jada only landed in the country within the hour. But the Spark, this little Spitfire, is going to be challenging to handle in any situation, but relentless Rylie Rose showing her power, taking Jada down to the canvas.
Yeah, Jada Stone giving up a huge height advantage here to Rylie Rose, but look at this.
Oh. And the flexibility of Jada Stone coming into play.
Well, they don't call her the Spark for nothing. Definitely sparking up the crowd here in Abbotsford. Big European uppercut.
And then against the ropes for more. Just throwing her entire body into Rylie Rose. And now puts Rylie right in the middle of the ring. Charges in with another. Takes her off her feet, and speaking of off her feet,
big standing moonsault. This could be it.
And Jada thought that that was going to be a 3, but Rylie, who's been a fantastic competitor in her showings here at All-Star Wrestling since arriving on the scene, coming from a province away.
Yeah, both of these women have basically wrestled a who's who of North American wrestling.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
Bringing in a lot of experience.
No, it doesn't matter how athletic you are when you get a boot like that. Changes the tune real quick.
Yeah, both of these women wrestling for a combined 5 years, but as I said, just wrestling a who's who all across the continent. If you can dream up a name, Peter, chances are one of these two have wrestled one of them.
Bright careers in front of them, and they are under the bright lights in the Abbotsford Arts Center here tonight for ASW Fright Night. And the power of Rylie Rose is often very frightening.
Now Rylie Rose just driving the feet into the midsection of Jada Stone to the point where she's rolled out of the ring in pain.
Literally kicked her to the floor. And we saw a count out earlier, and it doesn't matter. However you win, you will go into that ladder match for an opportunity to win the keys to the vault.
That's correct. This not a no count out, no DQ type of match. Jada Stone coming in before the count of 5. Now Rylie Rose is grabbing her by the hair. You don't call her relentless for a reason. Relentlessly driving her face into the mat and getting a 2 count.
Yeah, frustration perhaps setting in for Rylie as she tries to put away the spark. And look at this. The spark unleashing with 2 rights and now a 3rd from her knees. Showing a lot of heart here.
Hey, she's pulling the hair. She's pulling the hair.
And oh my gosh.
That's what you get for pulling your opponent's hair, Jada Stone.
You can hear the cry of agony from Stone. And now the shriek of frustration from Rose as she just beats away on the top of the head of Stone.
See, unlike Jada Stone, Rylie Rose didn't have to hold Jada's hair to inflict that punishment. The fans now chanting Jada, Jada, Jada. And I think that just encourages Rylie Rose to put even more punishment.
Yep, Rose using all the leverage she has here to weigh down and wear out Jada Stone. But somehow back to her feet and immediately hard back down to the canvas. Using the hair, as you pointed out. But Stone just refuses to give up here.
Jada Stone might be too dumb for her own good. The big headbutt there by Rylie Rose.
And now Rylie Rose in the middle of the ring, but somehow Stone slipped away. Found some offense from the depths.
Yeah, right to the back of Rylie Rose's head. Rylie's definitely smarting. You can hear her groaning in pain, as is Jada Stone, who's taken so much punishment in this match, Peter. A tremendous showing by both women so far, and it's Rylie Rose back to her feet.
I mean, how do you prepare for a match when you're on an airplane 1 hour and then the next you're inside the squared circle?
There's that power advantage at play once again.
I don't know how she got to the arena today, but she is showing why she is one of the fastest rising competitors in all of professional wrestling as she sends Rylie into the turnbuckles. And now charges in again. Found success with that earlier. And now looks to do again. And here comes the spark, but no, Rylie got out of the way. And up top. Uh-oh. Oh!
I thought she went to the well one too many times, but Jada Stone was just fooling her. And here she goes to the top.
Came right back around. What's she gonna do here? Oh, how did she connect on that? 1, 2, no!
Rose kicking out at the last possible moment. What a match we have on our hands here.
You can tell how important it is for both of these women to get that keys to the vault contract. They're 3 seconds away from being able to enter the match. Now Jada trying to get Rylie into position here, but Rylie holding on to the rope. Series of strikes relinquishes it, but
big forearm there.
And now Rylie picking up Jada, but Jada just always has fight in her. Never gives up in any position, no matter how bad it looks. Rylie shoves her to the ropes, picks her up, sky high. 1, 2, no!
I can't believe it.
How did Jada Stone kick out of that?
Jada Stone, perhaps more guts than brains as she kicks out at the last possible second, Peter. Rylie Rose is beside herself in the ring right now.
And what kind of condition is either of these women going to be in on November 29th at Keys to the Vault? Just over a month away.
Yeah, both competitors laying into each other in a beating that they might definitely feel 5 weeks from now, regardless of whom it is. Staring across the ring at 5 other competitors and a ladder. As Jada Stone once again has that waist lock on Rylie Rose.
Rose now into the ropes, holds on, and charges in, but here comes the spark! Oh my goodness! 1, 2, 3!
Jada Stone victorious, and she gets that opportunity. She gets to hold that briefcase tonight with the keys to the vault.
And the 5th spot has been claimed, only 1 left. And the Spark will be back on November 29th